Hello, we've just checked into our hotel and I want to share with you the 6-minute process I do every single time we check in somewhere for 2 nights or more. These hacks are going to keep you organized, have a smoother trip overall, and it's going to save you time down the road. So let's go. Welcome to World Wanderers.
We're Alicia and Will.
Come wander the world with us. If you've watched my how to choose checked luggage video before, you know I'm all about trunk style luggage. So I always like to have my luggage or my husband's open on one of the racks so that it's out of the way and I can just work out of it. He doesn't like packing cubes, so this is where he grabs all of his stuff. For me, I like to use packing cubes. So what I do is I take the packing cube out of my bag and then I can just work out of this. If there's a drawer large enough to fit it in, I'll put it in the drawer. If not, I'll just tuck it out of the way somewhere so I can just grab my clothes out of there. The next thing I do is set up a drop zone. So I have this anytime that I walk in the door. It's where our wallets go, passports, room keys, things that I just want to grab as I'm walking out the door. I like to use a little bin like this that's collapsible and fits in my bag super easily. But if I don't have this for some reason, I'll still just have a dedicated space where we throw all of our stuff so that we're never hunting for it on our way out the door. We are in a hotel right now in South Beach, and this has all of the classic problems of a super old historical building. The room's really nice, but we've got one outlet in the entire room that's usable. So basically, I make sure to always have a power strip that you can see we've plugged in everything we need to plug into. So we've got our noise machine, we've got our cell phone docking stations with our cell phone charger and our watch charger. And then we've also got a router. If you don't use a travel router and you have a lot of electronics that you're connecting to the internet, this is a game changer. Basically, this router sets up my home network password so that all of my devices auto connect to it, same as if I walked into my home and just opened my laptop. So basically, all I had to do for this router was connect it to the hotel Wi-Fi, and then all the other devices connected to the A&W network that we call our home network. I also always travel with a collapsible hamper. It doesn't take up much room in your luggage and it keeps all of your dirty clothes contained to one area of the room. It lets them air out because this is mesh, so if they're sweaty or wet, they'll still dry. But basically, it keeps me from forgetting anything when I'm packing up at the end if clothes are littered all around the room. And it keeps the clean clothes separate from the dirty clothes. And as you can see, it folds down very small, very quickly. It also allows you to have a hamper to take it down to a laundromat if you're doing your own laundry. Another reason I love trunk style luggage is because sometimes you get a bed like this where you only get one nightstand on one side and no nightstand on the other side. I was lucky enough to have this be my side of the bed this time, and I like to have a place to put my Kindle, another little drop zone by my bed, and my water bottle. So basically what I do is I stand up the trunk style luggage and then that gives me a flat surface that's the right height to act as a nightstand. I also always keep a portable power bank right by the bed too. Sometimes at night I like to play on my phone when it's almost dead from using it all day. And since there's no outlet on this side of the bed as we covered before, this allows me to use the power bank, still charge my phone, not let it die while I'm playing on it at night. Hooks are something I also carry a handful with me everywhere I go. The first type are these hero clips. They are very cool because as you can see, one side is going to be a traditional hook, which you can place on anything. Like this is a super thin door jamb that you can just hang it off of and it never falls off. And then the other side is a carabiner with a clip, so things aren't falling off the other side either. They swivel and turn any which way you need them to. They're very versatile. I have them in 4 different sizes and they are great. And I'll leave a link to them in the description if you want to check them out, but any hook will really do. These are just really good. So I always carry some of these hooks. And then the room we're in right now, for example, has 2 towel hooks for everybody. So that's going to be where we hang our bath towels. So I also carry these over the door hooks with me, which as you can see, I put our beach towels on that we're letting dry. So basically this hook is one way will fit over an interior door, and then if you flip it the opposite way, it'll fit over an exterior door, so it's a little bit wider. But either way, you can just hang stuff on it, and they're super lightweight and super cheap. So I bring about 5 of these with me everywhere, whether I want to put a bathing suit on it to dry, a towel on it to dry, get a bag up out of the way. It just gives me more options for when space is limited. In the bathroom, I do a few things. First thing is that I always put our toiletry bags out immediately so that I don't have to go grab them at the end of the day when I'm trying to shower and just go to bed. So razor, everything goes in the shower. If I want shampoo or conditioner, if they don't provide it, I put that in there right away. And then also my makeup cleansing cloth, that's like a makeup eraser for removing makeup. I like to hang over the shampoo or soap bottle so that it dries when it gets wet. And then another big thing is we have definitely both transitioned to opening flat toiletry bags. We used to have ones that you would hang over a door, but as we've already discussed, lack of hooks in a lot of hotel rooms. So I like ones that open flat and you can work out of it and pull things out without having to unpack it all onto the non-existent counter space. So we've found that this works well for us, and I would definitely recommend any sort of lay flat toiletry bags. I also like to utilize drawer space whenever possible. I'll put small packing cubes like my laundry supplies, our chargers, electronics, all of that in here so that it's not taking up valuable desk space for when we're going to want to work here on our computers or eat a meal like breakfast here. After getting to the room, I also take a picture of the info page. I will inevitably organize this into a place that I can no longer find it, or will be out and about and wondering what time is breakfast in the morning. So I always take a picture of this so it's on my phone, or even if I don't want to get out of bed and cross the room to look at it, I've got a picture on my phone with all the info I'm going to need. The last thing I recommend doing is keeping a spreadsheet of your booking history. We've stayed in dozens of hotels so far this year, and it would be really hard for me to remember which ones I liked and which ones I didn't, especially since a bunch of them were all Holiday Inn Express suites, just in different cities. So what I do is I keep a spreadsheet with the date I checked in, the name of the hotel, the city, state, country I'm in, and then what I liked about it and if I would stay there again. So pros, cons, and then a notes section. That means that next time I come back to Miami Beach, I know exactly where I stayed and did I like it enough to stay again, and look it up. So I definitely always recommend doing that if you're traveling frequently, because sometimes you won't be able to remember, did I book it on Priceline, Expedia, a credit card portal, directly through the hotel website, etc. So that's really helped me over the years, and we've gone back to places we've loved and we've avoided places we hated. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any tips and tricks you do when you check into hotels, please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear them. I'm always looking for new things. And if you'd like to follow along with us in our full-time travels as we wander the world, consider subscribing. And then if you're also interested in more of my just general travel hacks, I'll link that video next. Thanks so much for watching, and safe travels.